You guys did vote for the 2002-2003 Dallas Mavericks as the next team that I will be rebuilding. Now, taking a look at the team, obviously, they are led by Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash, two players that I will not be trading away. And I do need to sign Steve Nash to a contract offer in the offseason because he is going to be a free agent. I'm pretty fine with Michael Finley because he has a B+ mid and an A-3. Nick Van Exel, I might keep him on the team. Who knows? But everyone from Sean Bradley down is not safe on this team. And can I release? Yes, I can release these filler players. Thank goodness. And of course, we need to keep 13 players on the team. So probably my first order of business is going to get a backup point guard because our backup point guard right now is Avery Johnson, who's a 71 overall, 37 years old, which means that he is only going to decline. So that is my first order of business. And then I'll just see what I can get for Finley, Nick Van Exel, Sean Bradley, Raja Bell, basically everyone except for these four players. In the first trade of today's video, I will be sending Adrian Griffin and my 2016 first round pick for Matthew Dellavedova, J.R. Smith, and their 2016 first. And they do not accept it, and why in the world would I give you two first? That's kind of stupid. Alright, I will just take this, and we give up a first, and they actually want to take the two filler players for Sasha Khan, and I will definitely go ahead and accept that trade. So now the starting five is basically the same exact starting five, but now we got Matthew Dellavedova and J.R. Smith off the bench. Now, yes, I realize I do have J.R. Smith and Raja Bell, so one of them will be gone. I'm not really sure which one, but I do have my backup point guard, so I'm definitely happy about that. In this trade, I will be sending Rolf LaFrance and Raja Bell to the Memphis Grizzlies for Tony Allen and Ray McCallum. Now, yes, this does leave us without a backup center, but there's no need to fear. I do have some plans for that. Now, we do have a lockdown defender at our backup 2 position. Yes, we still have J.R. Smith. I might keep him just to have some firepower off the bench, but we do have 272 overalls getting the last 2 spots in our rotation, which I really don't want that to happen. So let's see real quick what I can get for them. Maybe someone can give me a center. Maybe like Tyson Chandler or Boban can show up. Because you guys, okay, we could get Bogut. We could get Bogut, which is not bad whatsoever. Let me just see what else is out here, and there's really nothing else here. So Andrew Bogut and Ian Clark, welcome to the Dallas Mavericks. So now we do have Andrew Bogut as our starting center at a 77 overall. But I'm just going to see real quick what I can get for Bogut and Sean Bradley, just in case there's not like Jonas Valanciunas or a crazy center just waiting to be traded. In this trade, I will be sending Sean Bradley and my 2017 first round pick for Terrence Ross, Norman Powell, and Bismack Biyombo. And they want another first. You know what? If I'm giving up 2 firsts, you guys have got to give me your 2017 first. And they want Avery Johnson. Can I push it and get a 2016 first out of it? No. What about a 2019 first? No. And then what about a 2018 first? You know what? I just got to check and see. So there we go. Wait, what? You literally just accepted that trade. Okay. Well, that's basically the same exact trade. So there we go. We get Terrence Ross and Bismack Biyombo. And I really needed a backup 3 because, Michael Finley was our only small forward on the team. Honestly, I am pretty satisfied with this roster. But real quick, we are going to see what I can get for Bogut and Bismack Biyombo. These two probably won't lead me to a championship. I mean, most likely not. There is Mason Plumlee, there is Festus Ezeli, Tyson Chandler, but Boban, you guys know me. I love getting Boban, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you are annoyed with me getting Boban. We could get Joffrey Laverne, but I did get him in the last historic rebuilding. There is Bojan Bogdanovic. Really, Cody Zeller, but no thanks. Like, thanks, but no thanks. Really no good trades here. There is Kelly Olynyk, but, I'm not really sure he's a championship center caliber kind of player. This one for Ezeli is really tempting, but the thing is, they don't really have, they have Varejao, but Varejão's not really going to do anything for me. So we are just going to stick with this rotation. Starting 5 is looking like this. We got Steve Nash, Nick Van Exel, Michael Finley, Dirk Nowitzki, and Andrew Bogut. Then off the bench, we got Tony Allen, Terrence Ross, Matthew Dellavedova, J.R. Smith, and Bismack Biyombo. And then the 4 players that are not getting any minutes. So here we go with our 36% teammate chemistry. I hope we can finish with a top 5 record in the Western Conference and maybe end up winning the championship. Because if I do, then I'll see if I can win back-to-back years. But that's only if we can get past the Warriors, Thunder, and the Clippers, and the Spurs. At the end of season number 1, look who it is. It is LeBron James winning the Kia NBA Most Valuable Player. It seems like this never happens anymore because it's either Steph that wins it or Kevin Durant that wins it. I've seen Damian Lillard win it, but never LeBron. The Rookie of the Year is Jahlil Okafor. Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man. DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. Mason Plumlee wins Most Improved Player. And Tyronn Lue wins Coach of the Year as the Cavs go 58-24. Good enough for first in the Eastern Conference. Steph is hurt, but it's only day to day. Okay, this injury has him feeling worse than the time he tried playing a hoops game not made by 2K. Shots fired to NBA Live. There is Dirk Nowitzki making the All-NBA second team. His numbers on the year, 23 points, almost 12 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1 steal, and 1.5 block per game. And really, other than that, I'm not expecting anybody else, and that is exactly the case. There's the All-Rookie first team, and then the All-Rookie second team. So we did finish with the 4th best record in the Western Conference, only 2 games behind the Clippers for 3rd, and 5 games behind the Thunder and Warriors, who did tie for 1st in the West. And then we are taking on the Houston Rockets, who finished 14 games above 500. And then here is the Eastern Conference standings, as obviously it is led by the Cavs. And then the Heat, Raptors, and Celtics and Hornets, basically just like in real life. And here are the player stats, because you guys told me to start showing them more to you. So, hey, I'm a man of the people, man of my word, whatever that saying means. So here we go. Here we go. Round 1, take it on the Houston Rockets. I think we can definitely walk out of the series with a win, but we are quickly down 2-0, but we do win game 3. They are up 3-1. Okay, 3-2. You know what? Let's just simcast it. Why not? Because, you know what? I really just don't like losing to the CPU in this game. But, hey, stuff happens sometimes, and yeah, we are not winning this game. All right, GG to the Rockets. We end up losing by 15 points, and it is looking like it'll probably be the Spurs beat the Warriors, but the Cleveland Cavaliers do end up winning the NBA championship in 5 games against the San Antonio Spurs. And your finals MVP is the same as the regular season MVP. It is LeBron James in 5 games and in 41 minutes, averaged 26 points, 7 rebounds, almost 11 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and 3 turnovers. In the first trade of the offseason, I did go ahead and trade away Andrew Bogut for Ed Davis. Basically, the reason why I did this is because Andrew Bogut was making like 12 mil per year. Let me just see. 12.68. And I really did not want that going into free agency because now we got $88.5 million to sign some free agents. Real quick, let's see what I can get for Sasha Khan and Norman Powell. Hopefully someone can give me like a pick or something. I don't really want Calderon or RJ Hunter. No thanks. Look at this. Perfect trade from the Clippers there. They will give me both of their picks in this draft, first round and second round. Tony Allen is declining. Let me just see real quick what I can get for him. Not expecting too much though. There is Wilson Chandler. I could accept that. That's not an awful trade, but I would just go ahead and keep Tony Allen and then Ed Davis just to see if there is anything here, anything better. Definitely will not take Splitter or Tyson Chandler. And it is, Kyle Korver. This one's really tempting, but I won't take it. We could get the 25th pick. Like, we could get our pick back in the draft, but I definitely will not do that. And who are we going to draft? Steven Zimmerman Jr. and Damian Lee. Okay, well, I will sign Steven Zimmerman Jr. I don't know. He's from UNLV. Never heard of you, bro. My B. So after day 1 of free agency, these are the players that would like to sign with me. We got Terrence Ross, Steve Nash, Eric Gordon, and Sean Bradley. We do bring back Steve Nash, but we do lose Nick Van Exel, who is going to the Atlanta Hawks. I tried to get Drummond, but obviously he is going to go back to the Pistons. And then I tried to get DeMar DeRozan. I was giving him the max, but he's going to the Knicks, which really sucks. And then I didn't really want Dwight. I really didn't. We were the 3rd team. He will be going to the Washington Wizards. So welcome to the team, U4, but we definitely did just downgrade in our team because now taking a look at things, our starting shooting guard is Eric Gordon. So maybe I can get something good in the trade finder, from the trade finder next season. But, I mean, really, last year we got knocked out in the first round, and I don't see a reason why that wouldn't happen this year if I don't really improve this roster. Let's see if the Brooklyn Nets will accept this trade. Eric Gordon, Tony Allen, and a 2017 Raptors first-round pick for Buddy Hield and Chris McCullough, and they are not looking to do it. What if I gave you a 2018 first and a 2019 first, and they do accept the trade offer. Yes, a lot of you are probably going to say, what the hell? You just totally overpaid for Buddy Hield. You're right. I probably just overpaid for Buddy Hield, but who's here in free agency that I can get as a shooting guard? Nobody. Okay, I was kind of banking on a shooting guard being here. Let's see now what I can get for Chris McCullough and Thomas Robinson. Let's see if we can get a better backup power forward, and these trades are absolute garbage. Let's go ahead and accept this trade from the Boston Celtics. Michael Finley for Jay Crowder. That's basically the trade. We are giving up a 2019 second-round pick in the process. Now, with this trade, we do improve defensively, and we do get a higher overall small forward. Now, real quick, yes, I did just give, 3 first-round picks for Buddy Hield, but let's just see what the trade market is for him, because you never know who is going to show up here. Let's see. Come on, 2K. And, okay, these trades are, Oladipo, but that's if I'm trying to win right now, and I have to give away Terrence Ross, and I really don't want to do that. So, you know what? Those trades are not really what I am looking for. Here's the starting five at the start of season number 2. We got Steve Nash, Buddy Hield, Jay Crowder, Dirk Nowitzki, and Sean Bradley. We did bring him back to Dallas, as I did trade him to Toronto last season. And then off the bench, we got Terrence Ross, Matthew Dellavedova, Ed Davis, and Thomas Robinson. Real quick, though, totally forgot. Matthew Dellavedova was going to sign a 4-year, $26 million deal. Obviously, I had to accept it, or else we wouldn't have a backup point guard. So, I need to trade him now for someone that makes less money, and it's not really looking like there's anybody here. George Hill making $8 million, that's actually not a bad trade whatsoever. Let's see. Oh, man, but that 89.3, though. That 89.3 is just too good to pass up on Matthew Dellavedova. So, we are going to get right on into simulating this season. Once again, simulate to the trade deadline, and hopefully, unlike last season, we can actually advance past the first round of the playoffs and hopefully be in the Western Conference Finals. At the end of season number 2, Steph Curry wins the MVP award, averaging 32.5 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2.5 steals, barely any blocks, which is surprising. He's 16 feet tall, so, he should be getting all the blocks in the NBA. Brandon Ingram does win the Rookie of the Year as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. Darren Collison wins Sixth Man. DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player of the Year. Emmanuel Mudiay wins Most Improved Player. And Steve Kerr wins the Coach of the Year. Here's the All-NBA First Team. Once again, only expecting Dirk. There is Steve Nash making it, which is pretty surprising. His numbers on the year: 22 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and barely any blocks. Okay, there's Dirk. I was about to say, where is Dirk? His numbers on the year: 19.5 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and about 2 blocks per game. And then other than those two making those two teams, that is all I'm expecting, except for Buddy Hield making the All-Rookie First Team. His numbers on the year: 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1 steal. And then the All-Rookie Second Team for those curious. Once again, we did finish with the 4th best record in the Western Conference, and we will be taking on the Denver Nuggets. We finished 3 games behind the Thunder and 7 games behind the Blazers with this lineup. I don't understand how this team is so good, but hey, 2K usually makes no sense. Here's the East. The Celtics went out and probably got LeBron. No, they did not get LeBron. I have no idea where he went then, and let's just see real quick where is LeBron? LeBron went to the Rockets. Wow, LeBron goes to the Rockets, man. Wow, okay. And then here is our player stats on the season. Buddy Hield was our 3rd leading scorer, which is very, very impressive. Let's take a look at the Nuggets roster real quick because, how did they get the 5th seed? This is how they got the 5th seed. They basically kept these same exact players on the team except added Denzel Valentine. That's basically it. I really do not want to lose in the first round like I did last season, and so far things looking great. Never mind, tied 1-1. We do win game 3, though. We win game 4, and we are on. No, we're not. No, we're not. But now we are on to the second round. We end up winning by 20 as Dirk. Man, 26 and 16. Crazy impressive. And now we're taking on the Warriors. I really do not want to be taking on the Warriors. Here's who they have on their team. They have Rolf LaFrance. I did trade him there. And Varejao. Kevin Martin. They got him from the Spurs. Damian Jones, Walt Williams, I did trade him there, and that's basically it. Yeah, we're most likely getting swept. I love how LeBron goes to the Rockets, and then they don't even make the playoffs. Why in the world would you go there? Game number 1, They win by 4. Okay, I mean 7. I don't know. Game 2, they win by 2. Okay, 2-1. We have got to win this game, and we don't. We lose by 14, and that's it, man. That's it. We lose to the Golden State Warriors, and they will go on to win the NBA championship against the Cleveland Cavaliers without LeBron, as Steph does win the Finals MVP back-to-back years that the regular season MVP ends up winning the Finals MVP in 5 games, and in 40 minutes, averaged 30 points, 5 rebounds, almost 10 assists, 2 steals, barely any blocks, and 3 turnovers. Let's see if the Minnesota Timberwolves will accept this trade. Matthew Dellavedova, Sean Bradley, and my 2020 first-round pick for Ricky Rubio and Gorgui Dieng. Let's see if they will take it. And they really want Terrence Ross. That is who they. I mean, I'm not gonna get J.J. Hickson out of that. You give me. Just kidding. Shabazz Muhammad is expired. Give me Lance Stevenson. And you want Steven Zimmerman Jr. for J.J. Hickson. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. I'm sorry, Terrence Ross. You are now on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, real quick, let me just see if I can get him back, because I really like having him on this team as a backup 3. And they want Buddy Hield and Jay Crowder, so it's not really looking like we will be getting Terrence Ross back. Sorry, man. But hey, this team is not looking bad now. We do have Ricky Rubio as our backup point guard, and now Gorgui Dieng as our starting center. The Knicks just messed up. They just gave me Chris Dunn and Aaron Aflalo for Ricky Rubio and Ed Davis. But you know what? If I'm giving up a center, DeRozan went to the Knicks. I totally forgot about that, man. Give me Terrence Jones. And you want Thomas Robinson, Kyle Quinn. Done deal. Chris Dunn, welcome to the Mavericks. Man, this team is not looking bad whatsoever, and that does clear up cap for us. We now have 26.7 mil in cap. Real quick, let me just see what I can get for Gorgui Dieng. Probably nothing too crazy, and that is exactly what I am seeing. So now you guys will be seeing the start of free agency, where hopefully we can get a big-name player to help us finally win a championship. Here is our huge free agency signing, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's go ahead and sign him to a 4-year, $81 million deal. Now, yes, this does make Jay Crowder our backup 3. As you see, I tried to get Zach Randolph. He goes to the Wizards. I tried to get Greg Monroe, and obviously we can't even get Joffrey Laverne. I can't get Alex Len. We can't get Zeller. We could get Bogut, but we already had Bogut, and we all saw how that turned out. Shabazz Muhammad, I would want him, but, I mean, we already have a 3. Miles Plumlee, no. I mean, taking a look at our team, man, we're good at point guard. We're good at shooting guard. We are definitely fine at small forward, especially when Giannis can play the 4. And then power forward is okay. I mean, I would like to get a better backup 4. And then our center position is just low-key pretty trash. With this trade, we are definitely getting younger, getting rid of Terrence Jones and Chris McCullough for Deontay Davis. I mean, he's only 2 years younger, but he is a 76 overall and will definitely improve drastically this season. And we are getting Norris Cole. I mean, probably drastically isn't the word that I should have used in that situation. Real quick, let me see if I can get something for it. Why did we sign Bogut? The CPU's an idiot. Why would they sign Bogut? Let's go ahead and trade with the Toronto Raptors once again, this time giving them J.J. Hickson and Gorgui Dieng in return for Jonas Valanciunas and Bryce Johnson, who completely beasted and feasted on my Hoosiers yesterday in the Sweet 16. Ah, man, I definitely, I wasn't expecting a win, but, I didn't think we'd lose by as much as we did. I didn't think we'd give up 100 points, but hey, we do have our new starting center, and now I think we now have 3 centers on the team, so let's just see what I can get for Kyle Quinn and Andrew Bogut. We could get Joakim Noah, which is not bad at all. Kennedy Meeks, no. Check Diallo. These trades are not looking too great. Bismack Biyombo, no thanks. You know what? Let's just do this for actually, no. Let me just trade Bogut. I need to get rid of Bogut. I don't want Bogut on this team. Ooh, Cole Aldridge. You guys know how much I love Cole Aldridge. If you guys have been here since one of the beginning rebuilding videos in 2K16, you guys know exactly how much I love Cole Aldridge. You know what? Let's just do Joakim Noah for Andrew Bogut. Why not go ahead and do it? And that way we also keep our 3rd center on the team, which I totally forget who that is. So here's the starting 5 at the start of season number 3. Steve Nash, Buddy Hield, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Dirk Nowitzki, and Jonas Valanciunas. Then off the bench, we got Jay Crowder, Chris Dunn, Lance Stevenson, and Who are you? Deontay Davis. Totally just forgot his name. And then the 4 players that are not getting any minutes at all. I mean, really, let's just make this like 14 and then that 10 and then give Joakim Noah 8 minutes. So that way we can have a backup center on the team. I am going to simulate to the end of the season because I am expecting us to be one of the top 3 teams in the West and finally get over the hump and finally win ourselves a championship. At the end of season number 3, no surprise here, Kevin Durant does win the MVP award. He saw LeBron win it and he saw Steph win it, and he was like, hey, it's my time to shine now. Averaging 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 6.5 assists on the year. Harry Giles does win the Rookie of the Year as a member of the Brooklyn Nets. Dragon Bender wins 6 Man. DeAndre Jordan wins Defensive Player. Shabazz Napier wins Most Improved Player. And Billy Donovan wins the Coach of the Year as the Thunder goes 60-22. Good enough for first in the Western Conference. Once again, I am only expecting Dirk to make it. And there is Dirk Nowitzki making the All-NBA third team. Wait, did I? Okay. I was just checking to see if I forgot somebody. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1 steal, and 1.5 blocks per game. And once again, only expecting Dirk to make any of these award teams. And here is our rotation, basically the same exact rotation. I'm just saying, if we lose in the playoffs, I will definitely be pissed. We finished 1 game behind the Thunder for first in the West. We ended the year on a 12-game winning streak. We are 9 games ahead of the Warriors and the Timberwolves. And then out east, it is the Hornets and Pacers leading the way for the East. And then here is our players' stats. We had 5 guys score in double figures. Chris Dunn and Jay Crowder were definitely close to that. I don't know how Jay Crowder or Chris Dunn did not win a 6 Man of the Year. Like, how does Jay Crowder not win 6 Man of the Year? I don't know, man. But here we go. Round 1, taking on the Phoenix Suns. Almost forgot to show you guys their roster. They added Steven Adams and Damari Carroll and Marquise Chris and Lucas Nogueira. All right, we can definitely beat this team in a 7-game series. And of course, as soon as I say that, they win game 1. But we do win game 2. We win game 3. We don't win game 4. Okay, can we go up 3-2? Good. No game 7. Good. No game 7s allowed. And we're taking on the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last season. I would be lying if I said that I wasn't worried about this matchup. They did add Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and that's basically it. They added Austin Rivers and Troy Williams, and that's basically it. I mean, we did finish 9 games better than them, but then again, I don't exactly know what our season record was with them. We end up winning game 1 by 3 points. No simcast yet. We win game 2 by 6. We win game 3 by 21, and we're on to the Western Conference Finals, man. But we're taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who also swept their opponent. And who is on their team? Russell Westbrook is gone for the year. GG. No, it's over. If we do not win this series, there is something wrong with 2K. There is something wrong with 2K if we don't win this series, man. Now we're taking on the Orlando Magic. Who do they have on their team? They have Josh Jackson, Jamal Murray, CJ Miles, Jamal Crawford, Mason Plumlee. Really, we can definitely beat this team in a 7-game series. This is our year. And they win game 1 by 3. Okay, but we do tie it up at 1. We win game 3. And we do win game 4. I said and like 0.2 seconds before that. Ended up saying 3-1. Just make sure no one's hurt. No one's hurt. That is good. Nobody is hurt. Let's go ahead and hop right into this simcast. And let's see if we can beat the Orlando Magic at home. And it's looking good. Looking good. Yep. All right. It is over. It actually, hopefully, yes. Yep. It's over. It is over, man. We are about to win the NBA championship in our 3rd season. Dirk with 27-19, Lance with 13 points, Steve Nash with 12 and 7, Jonas Valanciunas with a double-double. Giannis had some triple-double-like numbers, and then for them, Josh Jackson was their leading scorer with 18 points, Oladipo with 9, Vucevic with 10, Eric Gordon with 7. Like, they just did not get a whole lot of scoring. Let's go ahead and jump right into this game as we do end up beating the Orlando Magic in 5 games.
So the Dallas Mavericks are the NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
So there you have it. We end up winning the NBA championship in 5 games against the Orlando Magic in year number 3. Really, our only challenge was the Phoenix Suns. Thank goodness Russell Westbrook was out for the year. And as you saw, the finals MVP is no other than Dirk Nowitzki. In 5 games and in 37 minutes, averaged 22 points, 13.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 2 turnovers per game, while also shooting 42.5% from the field and 40% from 3. Jamal Crawford, he loses in the finals. He's like, I'm out of here. That was my last chance to win a ring. And those are Nate Robinson retired. He's probably going to go play in the NFL now, just like he is going to do in real life. Well, he's going to try and do. Here's the championship roster, led by Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Jay Crowder, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jonas Valanciunas, Chris Dunn, Buddy Hield, Lance Stevenson, Deontay Davis, Joakim Noah, Kyle O'Quinn, Norris Cole, Bryce Johnson, and that is it. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comment section which team, actually not really in the comment section, vote in the poll in the description for which team you guys would like me to rebuild next, which historic team that is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.